Hello, financial fans. Interesting day on Wall Street today. The market, the S&P 500 was down 1.05%, a little over 1% drop in the S&P 500. The Dow Jones Industrials, which have been performing well recently, had a drop of 0.45%, so less than 0.5% for the Dow Jones 30 industrial stocks, and the NASDAQ composite was down 1.72% for the day. My portfolio for today, just today, and today is November 3rd, I think. We'll call it November 3rd. It's Thursday anyway, and I think that's November 3rd. And my stocks, on a down day on Wall Street, my stocks were up. My portfolio was up 0.12%, small amount. I would gladly take that every day as a reward for investing. But I had an up day, and the three main indexes were down today, and I sold a stock. Let me go to the trade information here. I'm at here, order status. I'm at TD Ameritrade, and I sold ENLC. I held it for less than a year, so I'll be paying a higher tax rate on that when the time comes around. I did make money on it. I bought it for $8.83 back on I think it was 2/22/22, February 22nd of this year. So I did not hold it over a year where I'd get a 15% tax, which is a low tax to be paying. I sold it at $12.06.5. So I made over $350 on it, which was certainly good on a down day to be selling a stock, and that gives me more money to buy stocks. Believe it or not, while the market is having such a hard time having great upward movements, that's the time to buy stocks. Buy low, sell high. I say that all the time. The major indexes versus my portfolio. The S&P 500 for the year to date, the S&P 500 is down 20.10%. The QQQ, the NASDAQ QQQ, for the year is down 32.81%. The diamonds, the Dow 30, have been the best performers index-wise. Diamonds DIA, exchange traded fund, down 10.16% for the year. And the IOO, the 100 NASDAQ top stocks, down 19.72% for the year. My portfolio for the year down 18.72%. So I am beating the S&P 500. I'm beating the NASDAQ certainly, and I'm beating. I'll be right back. And I am back. Excuse the interruption there for the phone call. The indexes, the S&P 500, which is SPY, and the QQQ, NASDAQ, and DIA diamonds, the Dow 30 stocks, all those indexes are ETFs, exchange traded funds. Now suppose instead of investing in those, we invested in an exchange traded fund that tracks the oil sector. So suppose we'd done that this year. There's one oil sector ETF with the symbol DIG, which for the year to date is up 136.22%. And the only point in mentioning that, there are a lot of different exchange traded funds that track certain sectors of the market, and if you think a certain sector is going somewhere, check out either some of the stocks and invest in stocks that have a high beta and they're in the field that you think is going to do well, or just invest in an exchange traded fund. That way you get diversity. And I'm not a financial advisor. I won't tell you what you should do with your money. If you invest in the stock market, you can lose all of your investment. I do think certain sectors are going to do well in the next 2 years. I'm looking ahead to about this same time of the year, November, early November of 2024. That's what I'm aiming at and thinking about when I do my investments. I don't think about, oh, I got to get rich by Thursday. And the thing that's apparently going to happen, I believe, is at some point between now and then, they will not only stop increasing the interest rates, they will by then start lowering the interest rates, things that make the market go up. And it's not the fact that they're raising the interest rate that makes the market go in an upward direction or downward direction. What they're doing is they're following a trend, and when the trend changes, that's when the market will react. Oh wow, what a surprise. And then the market will go up or go down. If tomorrow the Fed comes out and says we're going to increase the rate next time we meet, but we're only going to increase it by 0.5% instead of 0.75%. Oh, that's a surprise. We were thinking they're going to do another 0.75%. But with all that in mind, I will tell you that my stocks are doing better than the S&P 500, which is hard to beat, and I'm going to keep hanging in there. Right now I'm down to under 70 stocks. I have 69 stocks that I am tracking, and I think they are all oversold, and a lot of them pay a good dividend, so I'm getting a dividend while I'm waiting. I'm not selling. I'm not panicking. Things are going well, and I hope everything goes well for you, and I thank you very much for watching.